Yo, what up, boxing world? Your boy T Dub was Blazing Sports, guys. We are here live. All right, this video right here is for a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans. May add a little bit of excitement to your life because if you're a Manny Pacquiao fan, the one thing you want to know is if he's coming to boxing. Does he thinking about boxing? Is he going to retire? What would you do? All right, guys. So, from what I was able to gather, reading a few articles, look like Manny Pacquiao is not done. He's not ready to hang up the gloves yet. He's looking to put back on the hand wraps one more time, get in the training camps with Freddie Rose one more time. And looks like he's eyeing the new kid on the block, Lomachenko. Lomachenko is the new kid on the block. He is, in a lot of people's eyes, the new focus. The next quote-unquote Floyd Mayweather of boxing, guys. And if you think that or you believe that or not, it's totally up to you guys. But it is an interesting matchup that Manny Pacquiao is looking, potentially targeting as one of his fights against Lomachenko. Guys, what do you think about this? Remember, always let me know by commenting below. Guys, and remember, need you to subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow. YouTube is doing some things to make it a lot more difficult for smaller channels to even stay afloat, and in my eyes, making it where bigger channels have lesser competition from new people by discouraging smaller channels, by making it very, very, very hard to achieve, almost anything. But guys, let's get back to the video. This is a boxing video, Manny Pacquiao. So let's just get into this, guys. This is straight off the top of my dome. So please, I said, please don't hold against me if I forget something, or if you think about something, you can always let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to respond to every comment. Intriguing matchup, Manny Pacquiao versus Lomachenko. I already know who will most likely be favored in this fight. It's probably Lomachenko. But the things we really need to talk about is what will happen, where will they fight at, things like that. Not even where it would take place, but even the weight limit, where that would be, and the style matchup. It's very intriguing style matchup. You have two guys that is known for throwing and letting their hands go. One of the biggest differences in this fight is that, Lomachenko is younger. If you took a Manny Pacquiao back when he was, taking off Ricky Hatton's head and making Oscar De La Hoya, we think his whole life, that Manny was vicious. Now, that Manny versus Lomachenko, wow, I think most people probably would go with that Manny Pacquiao. But now Lomachenko, it's like his skill and his IQ are just on par with each other right now. I think he would get the nod, at least for most people who's, if you had to pick a winner. But I think it's a very intriguing matchup. Right now, it's almost like a reverse situation between him and Rigondeaux. You got Manny Pacquiao who fights at 2 weight classes above, just like Lomachenko fought 2 weight classes above Rigondeaux. One of the differences is the weight. When you move up in weight, it tends to be a little bit more. Another difference is the age. Manny Pacquiao is another fighter that's getting up there. I believe he's around the age of 39 years old. So, assuming they did a catch weight, I don't even believe that Manny Pacquiao is truly a 147-pounder. I believe a lot of times when he weigh in, he's somewhere around 145-pound mark. He could fight at 140 still, but I believe a lot of bigger fights for him, the money fights, was at 147. So he probably can still make 140. And if right now Lomachenko, if they do a catch weight, I'm guessing maybe somewhere around 137, maybe 130. I would say more 137. I would think they would probably make Manny come down a little bit more. And because in this fight, Lomachenko will probably actually be the A side. And I'm not sure if it'd be for a belt. I doubt it'd be for a belt. But you know what? They will. Yes, it will. It will be for a belt because they would invent a belt. Because you cannot have these two fighting for 10 rounds. You got to have a 12-round fight. And the only reason they do a 12-round fight, they have to have a belt for it. But imagine this, guys. The speed that both of these guys will bring to this, and you would think will Manny get a lot of that explosiveness he has back when he was at a smaller weight class? Well, some of his power return that seems to be lost of late. He doesn't have the same power that he was hitting Miguel Cotto with, making him doing the Elvis dance in the third or fourth round. He doesn't seem to show that power no more. If that Manny Pacquiao power would have fought Jeff Horn probably would have been flatlined somewhere around the fourth or fifth round. But how hard would it be at the age of 39 years old for Manny Pacquiao to do a catchweight like that? The older you get, it's harder going down in weight. That's why a lot of people naturally move up in weight and not down in weight. But you're taking a Manny Pacquiao, in order for him to make a Lomachenko fight happen, he would have to move down in weight. But I'm not gonna lie, it is a very intriguing matchup. I'm not sure if this is a fight the Top Rank wants to happen right away. I know they're talking about him fighting the winner of Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford. And to be honest, if he does fight that, I don't see a Lomachenko fight happening no time soon, because that means he would have to stay at 147. He would have to keep that weight at 147. But if he fights Lomachenko, and Manny Pacquiao is one of them guys that I don't never really see blown up. I mean, maybe you have, but I never just seen him out of shape, you know, out of date, out of weight, 15 pounds heavier than what he's fighting in. I don't see that. So I can really see him at least making 140 pounds. And if push come to shove, he can probably get down to 137, maybe 138, and Lomachenko come up and meet him. Very good fight, guys. What do you think about this? You know, it's your boy Tito was Blazing the Sports. Give me one quick second, guys, just to check on one thing. You know I'll never be long. All right. And there it is. So, who would you give the edge to, guys? What do you think about this matchup? What do you think about Manny Pacquiao targeting Lomachenko? And from what I hear, Lomachenko is not really looking for that looking for that action from Manny Pacquiao, because of his age or whatever. But I tell you this fight with Manny Pacquiao is actually a better matchup than him versus Rigondeaux, because Rigondeaux was a smaller fighter and a counterpuncher who never really had a great offensive output. And Manny Pacquiao is now a bigger fighter who is known for having an offensive output. I think it'd be a very good fight to see if, you know, I'm telling you, it really is very similar styles. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Lomachenko definitely has some things on Manny right now. But, man, when you look at Manny Pacquiao, this guy used to use a lot of different angles, a lot of in and out movements, and he lets his hands go. And I think that is the type of style that you need to push Lomachenko with. I'm not saying he wins, I'm not saying he loses. But if Lomachenko beats Manny Pacquiao, if you're a Lomachenko fan, if he beats Manny Pacquiao, this is a type of fight that, I'm not going to lie to you, for all those that want to give Lomachenko that credit, they will put this guy at number one on every pound-for-pound list, and it would take almost God himself to come down to remove him because of what Manny Pacquiao has done in the sport and how he's so appreciated. This is the type of fight that beating somebody like Manny Pacquiao, even though Manny Pacquiao does not have a belt, he is not the top welterweight. But because of his name, those that wants to put Lomachenko at a top spot will do, and it would take sheer brute force and a lot more to remove him from that spot. Guys, I think this is all the time I have for at least from this break. And this honestly would have been a very good one, that maybe a ride home from work to think about, and then go home and do a live, you know, a live interaction, see me on camera. And I'm going to try to get back to that, guys. You know, I have my son this week. I'm working, so what I'm trying to do is get you guys as many videos as possible about the sport. I know I can do more of that. But guys, remember, subscribe. There's a lot of changes that YouTube made, and it doesn't benefit anybody that wants to get started. It's like stomping on ants before they have time to grow. It's like cutting a tree down when it's first starting to sprout, cutting it down, or having I don't know, you throw seeds on a lawn that you want to grow, and somebody come right over and kill it with some kind of grass killer. You know, They're killing a lot of hope and dreams to want to be able to grow. And if you're already established, you're already a big YouTuber, it's going to benefit you because they're killing any other competition. It's making it where you're gonna be basically the focus, and there's no one new. And if there is new, they went to hell and high waters to even make it. And they're going to make it hell because it'll be so hard for your content to get out there, so hard for you to get views. You can do 20 videos and maybe get 10, 15 views. And if their threshold is, think about this. Think about this, guys. The new threshold to even monetize a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. And I believe, is it 4,000 hours of watch time? 4,000 hours? Guys, do you see how hard that if you're not a big YouTuber with all these thousands of subscribers already, on how it's very hard to get things like that if you're starting off. It's very, very hard, you know. But guys, you know your boy T-Dub. I'm continuing to push. If you don't know me, subscribe to the channel now. Go back, listen, all my videos are on demand. They're free. Just go back, check them. You know what? If you want to know you won't get what I initially started doing on YouTube because I had a partnership with somebody else and it didn't go right. But if you want to know what I've been doing since I had this channel, you want to know the fun that T-Dub has been having, just take my videos and just scroll all the way back, guys, all the way back, and into my archives and just check them out, and no matter of fact, leave a like on each one of those videos as well. Let me know, hey T-Dub, 2018, liking this video that came out in, I don't know, 2015. But this your boy T-Dub, what's blazing in the sports. We are here live.